In high school, I worked with some special ed kids that were high school age, and I loved them. I fell in love with working with special ed kids and just seeing them grow and develop. My passion has also been for younger children. I've always had a love for babies and seeing kids grow, and so when I came to BYU Idaho, I heard about their ECSE program, which allows me to do the best of both worlds. I can work with young children and children that have special needs. I love this job because I see miracles happen every single day. I get children that come from nonverbal, no movement, and with just a lot of time and effort and strategies, we can start to see that progress of them starting to say new words or make new sounds or start moving different body parts, and it's just incredible. I mean, every day is a blessing in here because I get to witness this. I get to be, in the stands cheering for them, and they just make amazing improvement, and I'm just here to witness it all.
Children, the younger they are, the more that they are able to learn, and we have seen great improvements in children from when they first come into the preschool to when they exit. We often say, I wish we would have videoed them and seen what they were like when they first came in, when they didn't have any words at all and they didn't know how to sit down, to when they're going off and they are talking or using sign language or have a picture schedule that they have figured out how to use. There's some amazing things that we've seen.
Sawyer came from Infant Toddler Program, and the Infant Toddler Program is a state program with children that have disabilities 0 to 2.9 years old. And when they hit their third birthday, they transition to the school system. The first day I met Sawyer, he actually slapped me in the face because it was just too much. I was a new face. I was right up to him. He wanted to be with mom because mom is his comfort, and I was trying to get him to stay in a loud classroom with new people. It was just too much to handle. And so with time and with parent support and parent suggestion, we were able to do that handoff a little bit smoother every single time. He would cry for mom for 2 minutes to 1 minute to 5 seconds. He just grew and grew and grew at this. And now when the handoff takes place, it's really sweet actually, because he will see me and hold his hands up and open his mouth and just run straight at me and grab onto my leg and just give me a huge hug, because he knows that I'm safe. He knows that I'm his cheerleader. He knows that I will give everything I can to support him and love him. I will always love him unconditionally. Sawyer is limited on his left side, and so his hand is not very strong, and he cannot have a lot of control or strength in it. So a lot of the things we do in preschool is to strengthen that left side. Sawyer also is limited in his language abilities. He uses a communication device called the PECS on him, and so he has pictures that tell words. And so when he can't say a word to me, instead of becoming frustrated, he shows me a picture, and he says, I want the coloring pages, or I want crayons, or whatever it may be. And then I can say, Sawyer wants to play with Play-Doh. Let's go get you Play-Doh. And so he doesn't become frustrated and angry. Another thing with Sawyer is they're just trying to build him socially to play with his peers by playing appropriately, not running up and grabbing a toy or pushing him down, just to play alongside a peer, contribute into play, and play safe. And he's doing fabulous. He's making amazing progress because we are all here for him and fighting for him.
Parents do have a difficult time accepting the fact that their children do have a disability. That is a hard pill to swallow for parents. You don't dream as a little child that you hope you grow up someday and have a disabled child. I don't know anybody who had that dream. And so it is a little bit of a dream-shattering experience when you have a child that's born with difficulties and you want everyone to accept them and love them as much as you do. In special education, the early childhood teachers especially kind of have a special place in their heart for those children that struggle, and they work really, really hard to make sure that they're loved and accepted, and that we find their strengths and we pull them out and we celebrate them and we accentuate them every single time we can. And we try to minimize those weaknesses and we try to help them overcome them so that they love school.
For the parents out there who feel ashamed or frightened or alone that your child might be different, I just want to tell you that early intervention is the key to success. If you have concerns about your child, don't be scared. Don't feel alone. Don't feel ashamed. Reach out for the help that is here for you. We know that through early intervention, most children can receive the help they need and come out of their struggling. We don't view children with disabilities. We view every child as a child, and we believe every child can learn. A child with a disability, that just doesn't mean anything. They have a disability, they still have a name, they still have a purpose, they still have a goal in life.